So many questions, not enough time.
Really compelling audio, format here.
Totally.
It's like just a string of noises, sounds.
Yeah.
Would you watch that? And for how long? Like just a straight
how
up.
long's the episode?
Well, it could be like a storytelling, like just sounds, but like it's like a soundscape type of thing. People put on like white noise.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe they'll put on like my frog noises. Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
Together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch as always. Kara Tafoya
Hello.
and the lovely Annie the Scove Scoveman. Bless you. Thanks for joining us again. Annie the Scove Scoveman. Always fresh, never frozen.
So interesting.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Me too.
Very spooky cast of characters here. Let's just do a quick roll call.
Hey, what was the theme?
Oh, if you can't tell, the theme this week was something green. So I'm a frog.
Wow.
Surprised you didn't come as Toad.
No, well, he's brown.
This is tough for me because I thought about committing to Elphaba. But
Okay.
then I thought
So
Oh.
good. Alphaba
The
with the beard would have been
Come
so
on.
good.
face paint would have been.
It
much. It
would
would've
have
stained my
It would have been
face.
hellish.
Yeah.
I
That's-
know, like I
that
know
is
it would
the
have been.
fear,
It
right?
would
You
have
know
been
what I'm saying?
hellish.
The fear is that it stains.
Yeah, and so I am cold hard cash.
Ugh.
Oh, I love
Cold,
it.
hard
Cold,
cash.
Yep.
Very nice.
And I even wore my little casino shirt that I got recently. It's got little.
Is that
dice.
money
It's got-
from casino
dice.
night, or is that? Did you go out and get the fake money?
Oh, my nephews love
Fake
doing
money?
the storefront bit. So I went to my parents' house and there was like a whole stack of it. That's
They
like
have a little
fraction
toy
of it.
cash register.
Yeah,
They don't
love
trust
it.
him with
And,
real
like,
money, of course.
Levi loves doing. Well, they did for a long time, and then you would just find like dollar bills around the backyard.
Yeah.
And then my mom's like, "I'm gonna get them fake money because this is
That's so
It's adding
baller.
up.
Scove, what do you got?
I am Mucus from Mucinex.
no. But what are you for Halloween?
Oh well, yeah.
Got her.
Specifically.
I'm
The Mucinex guy from the
guy.
commercials.
Mucinex guy from the commercials.
The little guy that's like, "Hey, I'm the mucus."
I'm moving in here to your sinuses.
That's
Oh,
good.
that was pretty
That's
good.
really
Good.
good.
Thank you.
Your dad's calling you.
Yeah, yeah. Love you, Dad. Talk to you
Hey,
later.
Dad, answer it.
Wow.
Come on.
I already hung up.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
I love when this show
It is
breaks
his
the fourth wall.
34th anniversary today.
Wow.
As we're recording it.
I saw that.
Congrats.
Aw.
And you haven't called him. He's calling you to be like, "Do you
Wish
have
me-
anything to
Hey.
say to
What
us?
do I have? Yeah, what do I have to say?
Happy
something?
anniversary. Thanks for getting married so that I could be alive."
Thanks.
Oh, dang. 34 years, that's nothing to shake a stick.
I know.
We'll get him on 35, though.
Yeah,
Shake
yeah.
a
Really?
stick, shake a
35.
We
stick.
like a round number, 35.
Yeah, that's fair. Kara, what do you got?
Well,
You're
the
wearing
theme-
my shirt, I just realized. That's my shirt.
It is your shirt.
That's
The
nice.
theme was green.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought of the song "Somewhere That's Green" from Little Shop of Horrors.
Wow.
So I am
See, I
one
wouldn't have
of
gotten that.
Somewhere.
Audrey 2's victims.
Oh, okay.
And I got a little Audrey 2 right here.
Somewhere that's green.
Kara wins the award for most props. This is the second week, and she's
Thank
brought
you.
several little.
What'd you
little
have last
trinkets,
week?
A bunch of stitches.
Stitches.
They
Oh,
were
all
on
your
the
stitches.
mic and
Yeah.
on the headphones.
I
It
need to
was-
tell you that I have a friend who I told today.
Okay.
He knows about our podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I told him. He was asking me what was going on.
Okay.
He says hello, by the way.
We don't know who he is, but yeah.
It's,
You're-
it's
Ryan
Max.
knows.
It's
Okay.
Max.
Okay.
Ryan apparently is supposed to know.
Hi.
So we were at SeaWorld today, and I told he knows about our podcast.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's Monday night podcast." And
Oh, wow.
I told him I was like,
He
"Oh,
knows
we dress
more.
up for Halloween, and the theme this week is green." And I told him, I said, "I want you to guess what I'm gonna do." He looks at me, he goes, "Somewhere that's green, Audrey."
Whoa.
And I went,
How did he know
the
that?
Because you're both Broadway
Flip.
people.
I literally was like,
There's
We're the same
something.
person
Whoa,
in that
and then
moment.
You guys,
First,
There's
we need
something
that
about-
as a
We
sound
mind
bite,
melded.
that-
We mind melded.
There's something that they're putting in the water over there at SeaWorld. 'cause
Yeah, I hear.
Every now and then I just start busting out into show tunes.
yeah. Well,
Makes sense.
that's
It was so funny though, because it's like
part of your past too.
anything that's green, like
Yeah, this is a really
So I'm a
tough thing
plant.
for me, for sure. Also, I love that like everybody. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of like my circle family knows that October podcast is like
Halloween time. Yeah.
Because I went over to my parents and I was like, she's like, oh, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I was checking out your costume. She's like, oh yeah, podcast. It's October, huh? And she's like, you guys dressing up every week this year again? I'm like,
That's
yep.
funny.
Can you
I,
throw me that tape?
Freaking year.
I talked to my sister on the phone today. She said the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm at the Spirit Halloween. She's like, oh, for podcast. I was like, it could have been for Halloween. I could be getting an early start.
Early start. You never know.
I want to talk Broadway and I want to talk Green
Okay.
because I want to talk about this Wicked movie coming up.
I'm so excited.
I have
Dun,
received
dun, dun, dun,
a similar
dun.
TikTok sent from both of you.
Yep.
Which was the one talking about the ground rules for seeing this movie, which is like
No singing.
And I think
Don't
it's no
sing along.
singing. Like this is not like the
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture of going to see a movie. This
you know
is
it's
something
gonna be though.
we've been
and that
waiting
is
for
Tough to hear
a
but
long time.
Yeah.
We have to just experience it once.
Yeah.
And then in a month, when they're doing like the lyrics on the screen watch of it, they did that for Frozen.
Sure.
Do you think it's gonna be good?
The movie.
I think it's gonna be incredible.
Oh really? I think
Yes.
there's I still think there's a good 50-50 that it's bad. I want it to be good.
I
but,
would say I actually think it's probably not gonna be good.
Well, that was something you'd say. We know that about you.
I
but-
think, the fact that it's a movie is going to be off-putting for you. That is
Annie
true.
does hate movies.
But you've
so-
also never seen Wicked, so I don't know. Haven't you not seen Wicked?
Yeah, I've seen Wicked.
We don't know what you haven't seen.
Somebody-
'Cause you haven't seen
you know
Little
what?
Shop,
It's a
so.
crapshoot. I understand that.
But then also you
would
were the
think
Dodo
that
Bird and,
I
and
would-
some
kill
random
you. I'll kill
musical.
you.
You're talking
shut
about the
up.
birds, so
The Birds.
put some respect
first
on
of
it.
all,
Okay, put some
it
respect
was
on
a
it.
play.
First
it
of all-
was not a musical.
Yeah, she doesn't do musical. She only does plays with birds in them.
Which, by the way, so I think
Squawk?
I think I've seen one play, and it was out of Grossmont College, and
12
I-
Angry Men.
You hated it?
It was 3 women that were time travelers. I can't remember. It was a pretty.
That sounds bad.
I went and saw it, and
There
then
we go.
I brought a friend to see it because I knew somebody that was in it, and my friend had only ever seen musicals. He's never seen play.
Keep
Yeah.
talking.
And he left. He literally walked out halfway through.
No.
And I was like, where are you going? He's like,
I-
I can't do this.
I
was like,
personally, I like a play more than a musical. The worst play I've ever seen was something out of La Jolla Playhouse.
Okay.
And it goes back in time, like every other scene was like in the future and then the past and future and the past, and so like
Too much.
way too much. And then there's a whole character that like in the past you're like this little girl and you love her and all this stuff, and then it goes to the future. I feel like maybe we just turned the fan off.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
think
the
it's the fan. I
It's
think
the
it's
stand.
like
The
wedged
stand
up against the
is-
couch.
Yes, and every time you guys move, the whole thing goes.
I'll try not to
Oh.
move.
You have
I'll try not to
No.
move.
Ryan, if you go and
I'm
just
just
bring the
gonna try
bass
it.
up, bring
Yeah.
the bass up, and then it's not as long as it's not touching the couch. Bring the bass up.
I got my little guy on my microphone.
Yeah, that
It
much is
looks
clear.
good.
That much is definitely clear. There we go. I think when I put it back after this is after the 25 hour. I put
Did
it
we
back.
refocus it to make sure he's in focus?
No.
That's
No.
fine.
It's all right. I can be blurry. It's fine.
all right.
Cold hard
We just
couch is
make it
blurry.
perfect. Listen,
Cold
we're
hard
already
couch is
this.
blurry. All
we're
this is
already
staying
this-
in, by the way.
Yeah.
It's
We're
part
already
of
this
the
far
show.
in.
It's part of the show.
Stuff really gets cut anymore.
No,
certainly not.
no.
By the way, nothing's ever gotten cut. Only time we cut stuff was
Oh, no,
when
I
Olivia
know.
was on the show.
Oh no, trust me. I do want to say that I think Wicked is gonna be good, but
But
like marginally good. Like I think if it came out today, like I think it's already been overhyped. The
Yes,
movie, like
yes.
every trailer that comes out, like there was one they released with the director, and he was like, "We wanted to make this like." So much crazier. Like we wanted to bring this world to life, and like when there's a trailer like that, it's over. Like okay, they're really because they know that there's fans of it. There is a gigantic fan base for this musical.
Yeah.
So they know people are coming out in droves to watch it.
It's
Sure.
my favorite musical.
They've connected Ariana Grande to it, so she's a gigantic star.
but
I kind
kinda
of cut
feel
out
like-
SpongeBob out of it.
Out of the marketing, certainly, because
Yeah.
of all that scandal.
And if you don't know, the guy who played SpongeBob on Broadway is in this musical, and he left his wife for Ariana Grande. And
I was just gonna.
big thing.
I was so thrown off by saying SpongeBob. I was like, wait, what?
SpongeBob,
SpongeBob?
I don't know his-
Yeah,
I don't know
know
his
exactly.
He's
Her
also
name.
not a huge character in it. He's Bach, who is like, a big character in the musical,
I mean,
but in the movie, in a
pretty
movie
significant.
universe, not huge.
I think
would
they are.
say.
I just
Wicked
think that they're
cinematic
downplaying him
universe.
in the
They wouldn't need
marketing
him. Well, yeah,
because
why?
of that.
He's a
Because-
side character.
Because he left his wife for Ari. Are they still together?
Yes, she had a huge interview, and it was all about him, and it went out public.
We covered it pretty extensively on this show when it all
Yeah.
was happening.
Yeah.
But now I feel it's kind of old hat.
I don't love that it's like, and I get it. Like they're CGIing so much of it in the sense that like they're
Sure.
creating this fake magical world. But what I love about
What?
the musical, fake. What I love about the musical, I think,
I love
is
it here.
the practical sets
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yeah.
world they create, in the sets where it's like, oh, this is realistic.
You just want to
This
see
can
a
be
pro
real.
shot.
I
of
would
the
have been so
musical.
happy
I
with
wanna-
a pro shot of the musical.
Yeah, like why are we doing?
I would also love a pro shot, but I also absolutely love seeing it live. I've seen it 3 times.
We
So
got the
good
pro
live.
shot for Hamilton. That's all I needed. If we got a
Yeah.
Hamilton movie, I'd probably throw away my stubby card. We don't
do
need that.
love
yeah.
Ariana and Cynthia
love-
Erivo together. Cynthia Erivo
Sorry.
is Elphaba. And they've been
Yes.
doing all the like press junket stuff right now. And they just did the lie detector test. The like
Yeah, that
Vogue.
one's
like-
funny.
nice.
It was so funny.
Oh, really?
It was so. They are so funny together.
Is Ari still doing like a I'm Black voice?
No,
no,
that was
now she's doing high pitch like.
that was
she-
Blariana. What were they?
Blari.
I think it was Blariana.
when she was like acting as if she was like
She kind of had like a rap voice.
She had a
like,
black accent.
Yeah, rough.
No, now she's more her like
Super
newest
high
album,
pitch.
like that kind of talking, and then just kind of stuck in Glinda world.
Well,
I
and the
mean,
best is
good for her.
There was like one interview I saw where she's talking like this the whole time.
Yep.
And then at one point she like starts
stops.
laughing and she's like, "Yeah, no, that'd be crazy. Like that's ridiculous." Anyway, and like went back into the voice. Like her real voice came out for 1 second, and it was like, "Bro, that's
You're gonna be
so
like
crazy."
the Austin Butler effect with the
Oh,
Elvis
with
movie,
Elvis?
where
Is
she's
he
just
still
gonna start
talking like
talking
Elvis?
that.
No, he dropped it finally.
Thank finally.
God.
He's like, what accent? I'm not talking like anything.
I think when he saw
Whoa.
Jacob Elordi do Elvis better than him and
That's
not
that's
take
gotta
the
be tough.
accent, he
I'll
was
say
like,
that's gotta be tough.
"Okay, well, guess
I don't know.
I'll stop."
I was really excited for Mo Wicked
Go ahead.
because
Okay.
Moana 2 and Wicked were supposed to be released the same day.
Are you talking about Barbenheimer?
And yes,
The
I was
Barbenheimer
excited to see
effect?
Moana 2 and Wicked in the same
Do you
day.
think that? Do you think those are on
Moana
the same
2,
par?
Moana 2 got pushed back.
Oh, okay.
Got
Also
pushed back.
something I'm not looking
Is
forward to.
Wicked? Follow-up question: is the Wicked movie a Disney venture?
No,
I bet Disney
It's
has
not.
their hands in it.
They must, right?
No, it's not.
Disney
Got their
has
hands
their
in it.
hands.
Wicked
in
is not a
everything.
Disney.
They might have 5 different company names before Disney.
They're
like,
not.
shows
No,
They're
up
not
because-
on that
directly connected,
record.
but they own all the companies that are doing it. I mean,
And they probably did the
Yeah.
the movie theater thing
because
where
it's Sony, right?
where
Is
they
it
were
Sony?
like, "You're gonna release our movie earlier, or else we're never gonna play one of our movies here ever again." No, they do.
Fist.
They fully
You
do
with
that.
So
like,
good.
Frog.
or else.
the frog
Right.
hat. I was just gonna say. I keep looking over at you, and it's never not funny.
It's funny, right?
It's
It's
so
hilarious.
much bigger than your head normally goes.
Yeah.
and that's what makes
It's
it
a-
so
well,
awesome.
it's over
the
my
eyeball.
headphones.
Fix the eyeball. That eyeball keeps falling.
So
I know,
good.
I know.
It's so good.
I just had
What
to
do you
take
want
my
for
earrings off
$12?
because they were hurting. The little
you
plain
bought that?
earrings.
That's going back.
You know,
actually, it's not because
it's
we
not.
went to Spirit
Halloween is no returns, no refunds,
Yeah.
Finally, there you go.
and which makes me beg the question: why'd you give me a receipt?
Because you
For your record,
why don't you
if
just
you're
throw
gonna
it at
write
me?
if
If
you're
you
gonna
want to write it off, you
Tax
can write it
write-off.
off.
Tax
Which you
write-off.
can.
Certainly could.
Should we talk business?
No,
really
no,
quick.
no.
I guess the
Business as a
podcast.
frog? You talk
I'm going to
business
write
as
it
a
off
frog?
on my podcast withholdings.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Here we are again, 4 of us
The
on a
4 of us with
podcast.
no boundaries.
Oh, what was I seeing? Oh, frick! I had something.
Yeah, I'm excited about for you to have Wicked.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm very
Have we
excited.
talked about what being for Halloween? Like Halloween?
Like official Halloween.
Absolutely no idea.
No idea.
Because I wanted to hear. Oh, you don't know. But
No.
I
Well,
wanted to hear-
Kara and I. Well, maybe we hash it out right here, right now.
Yeah, let's
Kara and
do
I usually do like a dynamic duo. So the last few years
Oh,
we've
I
done
know.
Fleetwood Mac,
Mac.
and then the year before that we did
Oh, it was the,
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
no,
No.
the two boy. The two.
It was Indiana Jones.
Yep,
No,
two
no, no.
boys.
No, it was
oh,
two
we did
guys.
Indiana Jones and
Then
Love
the year
Interest.
before that, it was SpongeBob.
Then
When
we did
did you guys
SpongeBob.
do-
Year before that,
I haven't known you guys for
was-
4
was
years.
Hall and Oates.
Wait,
no.
wait.
Hall and
Hall and
Oates
Oates was
sooner.
recently, I feel.
Hall and Oates was like literally 2 years ago. I'm telling you, it was.
No, because
No.
when were you guys the Jurassic Park people?
We didn't do it. We switched it up and did Indiana Jones.
Jurassic
Because
Yeah.
you guys were
we were
Barnacle
talking
Boy
about doing Jurassic Park.
when my wife was you, because you guys had that.
Yeah, that was 4
That
years
was-
No,
ago.
that was Indiana Jones.
No, my your
was
wife was
Indiana
me the
Jones.
year that I was Mermaid Man,
Yes,
Yeah.
which
Yes.
was
That was
SpongeBob.
4 years
which was
ago.
I want to
Exactly.
say 2021.
Right.
So then
Yeah,
the year
so-
after that we
Whoa.
were
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates.
Yes.
And then the year after that,
Okay.
Indiana
we were.
Jones.
All right. Should we
Fleetwood Mac.
consider a
Indiana
4-person group
Jones.
costume for Halloween?
Last year we were
five.
Oh,
Include
a
Jordan,
group
of course.
costume.
Oh, should we
could
go-
do the Mama and Papa's?
Power Ranger.
The Mamas and the Papas?
Yeah. Is that?
All the leaves are brown.
What if we did all the Haynes fruits?
What about
You're talking about Fruit of the Loom.
Is it
That's
Haynes?
classic.
No.
Have
Oh.
you heard the
Fruit of the Loom
conspiracy
fruits.
what about
about
the Village People? Is the Village People 5 people?
Village People is wrong.
No?
We can't do the Village People.
Because they have a- they have an
you're
Indian
right,
chief
you're
in it.
right.
They have a
we can't
chief.
do that. Never mind. Bad idea.
We could be hot cops,
I
just
forgot
5
about
hot, sexy cops.
Sexy cops. We
Sexy
come in and
cops
we,
for all
we
And we
arrest
start
everyone.
arresting people.
Arrest him!
We-
Like the
no,
costume
we,
police.
We buy actual handcuffs and we start
We just start handcuffing people. Like the zip ties. And it's
That'd
like,
be
haha,
incredible.
funny. Okay, let me out. It's like, there's no
whole
keys.
party
No.
is
No. That is
handcuffed
so funny.
together?
And then we tie
To-
him up.
To each other.
Yeah.
And then we beat him up.
Okay. all
Stop resisting!
And then we
right,
get the
all right.
hose. And we
But
just
then we're
start
sexy and we
hosing
hosing
him
ourselves.
down. We force him to
All I know
That's
is
so
that
interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know the
I think
I'm
we
pretty
just-
sure I'll be scheduled
I think we
to
just
be.
lost a significant demographic.
I'm pretty sure I'll be scheduled to be
of
a
our
mermaid
listeners.
at SeaWorld that day.
So
So, I
you'll be
will
a
have
mermaid.
glitter.
You're talking
all
about
over
the
my face.
Halloween
we
day?
can work with that.
Halloween day, yes.
We can
Okay.
work with glitter.
Alts for that. Let's think about like, oh, we had mentioned the Scooby Doo gang at one point, but that feels a little
Oh,
low
with
effort.
Artie?
It
That'd
feels
be
like
cute.
it's just a shirt.
Wait,
Yeah.
but wait, that is cute with our
Artie's Scooby Doo, and then
Aw.
You're
Artie does
Fred.
look like
I'll be
Scooby.
Fred, you be
No,
Shaggy,
what are
Shaggy.
you talking about?
We have
Velma.
we
That
have
makes
talked about
no
this before.
sense.
Daphne. Wow.
No, no, no,
Daphne,
no,
Velma.
No, no,
Shaggy.
No.
Fred.
Yes.
Fred.
I think personalities, yes, but I think you guys are together, so you should be Fred and Daphne,
Oh, okay. I'll be Shaggy. That works.
and then I'm Velma.
No.
Shaggy
And he
because you have
has
the dog.
You're more Daphne though.
Yeah, but like in the logistics of the group.
No.
In what
No.
regard? Wait, in what regard specifically?
I don't know.
She's a slore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my!
But I always thought
I
that.
think
I always thought
Daphne
that,
gets a
I
bad
always
rap,
thought
though.
That,
No, Daphne's
I love
Velma
Daphne.
and Shaggy had like a thing though.
They do.
right? So with
Velma and Shaggy?
Velma and Shaggy were
Yes.
always
they
flirty,
were
flirty.
always flirty.
Time
Yes.
out.
In
I'm
what
out of-
What are we
universe?
talking
Because
about
Velma,
here?
Velma always took care of Scooby too.
Yes.
I know. I know where you come from.
They
Took
had
care.
energy.
What are you talking about?
John, a mosquito just landed on your leg. Hold it right. That one, right there. I need you to kill it.
Wait, where is it? I
Oh, wait,
can't
It's
to
see
the
right
it.
front,
here.
On the shin, on your shin.
Yes, right
Yeah,
there.
oh,
Frick!
too
You
low,
were
too
too
low.
slow.
We're talking about Shaggy and Velma. Velma, the smart one that loses her glasses.
Yes.
And Shaggy,
They
the
always
stoner
had,
with the
they
dog.
always had very intense energy.
You were
like
so
if you
close.
cut it with a knife, the tension
Did you get it?
between the two. Oh gosh,
Tis the season around here.
guys,
Didn't get it.
That's crazy.
you can cut. things
Hey,
with a
so
knife
that's
in this,
crazy.
too. That's not crazy. That's real.
That's crazy.
I'm,
It
That
I'm-
is real.
I'm looking it
It
up.
is real.
It's real. Thank you, Kara. The one thing we agree on. Thank
Yep.
you.
Did
is
Velma
so nice.
and Shaggy
Did you guys ever watch
have
the
a
kid version?
relationship?
Go ahead.
There was
You're talking
a
about-
Into the mic,
cartoon?
go
You're
ahead.
talking about a pup named Scooby
A
Doo.
pup named Scooby, and it was
Thank you.
them all as children.
Oh,
Yes.
them as
that's
kids.
kind of weird.
Do they kind of have like big heads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was weird.
Oh, the leaves.
I love Scooby. Okay, so group
This is from
costumes so
Wikipedia.
far.
Sorry,
Spice
really quick.
Girls.
Just want to
We're
close the
Spice
loop.
Girls.
Just want to close
Spice
the loop on
Girls,
this real
yes.
quick. During the first season of the 2010-2013 run of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which, first of all, not my Scooby-Doo,
Not my Scooby Doo.
2010.
I told
2010 to
that on
2013.
Cartoon Network?
Velma is in a romantic relationship with Shaggy,
Told
much to the
you.
distaste of Scooby-Doo. Their relationship ends in episode 10,
yo.
Howl of the Fright Hound.
I'm not talking about that
Not my
relationship.
Scooby-Doo.
I'm talking about in the ones that we always watch. There was
Nope.
always a flirty.
No, you're talking about my Scooby-Doo. What's new Scooby-Doo? What's new Scooby-Doo? Coming after
Yeah.
you. There was no
Guys,
relationship
love
there.
that
There was no relationship
That
there.
was
Here's what happened.
told.
Shaggy and Scooby would go off and like, commit crimes.
Okay.
Daphne and
That is
Fred
true.
were banging upstairs, and Velma was losing her glasses somewhere.
Poor Velma.
That's all that it was. That's the
No.
dynamic.
Velma
And
was always with
Velma was the
Shaggy.
only one actually trying to solve the stupid case.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone else was off doing whatever. Yeah, Fred was flirting and like, ooh,
But then
me?
Shaggy and Scooby would like accidentally like solve
Solve
it.
it.
Like whoa, 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 and then like knock a barrel
but he
onto the
ate my
guy.
sandwich.
Velma
so he
always,
must not be a ghost.
Velma always lost her glasses around Shaggy though, so it might have been on purpose.
I
You are
think-
writing fan fiction, and that's
I
fine with
think
me.
She lost her glasses around Shaggy because Scooby Doo freaking was knocking into her, and her glasses were falling off. I think it had nothing to do with sexual tension. I think he had a misbehaved
Thank
dog.
you. She can't keep her glasses on. John, give us a couple options for group costumes.
You saw that I googled it.
Yeah.
Okay, Spice Girls is the obvious option.
There's
there
5
are
though,
some on
right?
this list that does not make sense. On this list, it says the
Arthur
Beatles.
makes 5.
The Beatles are 4. So
we could be
Jordan-
the Beatles. Oh, but
Jordan
we have to
takes
account
5.
for Jordan.
Oh.
Of course.
Then
She
there's
could
the-
be
Then there's the
George Epstein.
Michigan's Fab Five basketball team.
Oh yeah, the Fab Five.
I've never heard
Sure.
of them, but
Nope.
they seem.
We do sports.
Nice. There's Rolling Stones, but again, there's only kind of 4 in this photos. The Jackson 5.
Probably can't do that.
No.
We should do that one.
Not gonna work.
I don't wanna do
obviously.
blackface.
No,
No, you don't have to do
not this year.
blackface. It's called bronzer.
Okay, Aerosmith. They're all bands.
Oh, God,
Then
no.
there's the New Kids on the Block, and then Backstreet Boys. But again, I feel like those are.
Backstreet's
If we're gonna do a band, we're doing
Alright.
One Direction. I don't know what you guys
Give us
talking
like
about.
look up famous groups.
Here we go.
Top 5 most
All
iconic
right,
groups.
all
Here we
right.
go.
We should do the Manson cult.
Okay.
Who wants to be Charles Manson?
Me.
Me.
Hey,
Me.
There's literally it gives you groups, and then it gives you bullet points on this website of like
The people in the group?
why this
Oh.
is such a good choice.
Global sensation. Empowering women. Perfect.
oh, who's empowering women?
That's the Spice Girls, of
Temptations,
course.
Oh.
Innovative
Oh.
sound, cultural
I've got
impact, personal
sunshine
dynamics. The Supremes.
On a
Again, lot of
cloudy
music.
day. These are like
Oh,
literally.
Hey, yo,
oh,
hey, yo.
Hey yo.
It's okay, Artie.
And then also, Scooby Doo and the gang are on there too.
I mean, they're iconic.
Look
I
up
think
look
that
up
we should do
iconic
the-
group costumes.
We should
Look
do.
up- yes,
okay,
thank you.
let me give you some iconic
had
group
it.
costumes. Okay,
go
we
ahead.
could be
Inside
Inside Out the emotions. I've been seeing that.
Anger, fear, disgust, sadness. Next.
and Jordan's Joy.
Jordan's.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I
Well,
forgot.
that
Jordan.
doesn't fit.
Jordan is gonna be.
Jordan's disgust.
Jordan's disgust.
That,
for
that makes
sure.
you. That makes you join you
That make-
sadness.
Oh, 1,000%.
Joy, sadness. No.
What?
Sadness.
You're way more
joy.
joyful than me.
I guess.
Actually, can I choose one of the new ones?
no,
The
because
Avengers,
we have to
Mario
think
Kart
about.
drivers.
Oh, anxiety.
Care Bears. We should be the Care Bears. Oh my gosh,
I
you
was,
guys.
you guys, I was a Care Bear last year on the podcast.
Okay.
I
You
remember.
were.
I remember
was.
that.
Pass on
Power
Care Bears.
Rangers, characters on Clue, the game
Clue.
Clue.
Oh, I love that movie.
Cast
I
of
know you do.
Stranger Things.
Oh.
The Breakfast Club?
Pitch Perfect. The Bellas on Pitch
Grease.
Perfect.
That's funny.
you.
The Men of
guys.
Magic Mike.
You
The
guys,
Bellas.
all we have to do is be the Mormon wives.
The Mormon Wives,
Mormon
1,000%.
Wives.
They're getting to season 2, guys. Get
Okay,
ready.
everybody
The
loves the
Olympic
Mormon
rings.
ones.
Are.
The Olympic rings. Come on.
That's.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Cool.
I'll be red.
And we all have to. We're wearing long sleeves and we're all just going like
I
this.
think we should, all be,
hilarious.
we should all be people from Holes.
I like
Okay,
digging
I like that.
holes.
I like that.
Okay, I'll be armpit.
I'll be Zero.
ARMPI to the T. What is that? You smell a dog? That's me. I
I'll be
don't
Stanley
take-
Yelnats.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, I want to be Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, you can get the rattlesnake nail polish.
Orange is the
I'm
new black.
tired
Cast
of
of
this
Orange is the new
crap.
black.
It's completely harmless.
Real Housewives.
it's
it
dry.
Says it says the Real Housewives of anywhere.
Okay.
Oh.
Literally anywhere.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
I love that. The Real Housewives of podcasts.
Scrabble letters. Scrabble letters is
Okay,
funny.
that's so bad.
What is this?
And also, if I'm being any sort of letter block, it's bananagrams.
Okay.
I'll be the banana.
Ninja Turtles, the 4 of us. We could be the Ninja Turtles.
No,
That's pretty
these
good.
Are all,
And
these
Jordan
are all
could be,
so
Master Shredder.
overdone. These
Or
are
Master
so-
Splinter, I
He's a
mean.
giant
yeah.
rat.
These are-
Giant rat.
She'll be in on that.
Perfect.
Me girl.
No, Artie
These
can
are
be the
all
rat. She can
overdone.
be the human character girl.
We need a better group
Here,
costume.
let's
Oh,
hear a
Wizard of
Reddit.
Oz.
We
Wizard
need-
of Oz. We're all one of the Wizard of Oz.
Ryan's literally directing
Dorothy,
that right
Tin
now.
Man Lion Scarecrow. I am directing right now.
Oh God.
So I'll be Lion. Annie will be
Skull
the
Creek.
Tin Man. She doesn't have a heart. That's good.
Perfect. I'll be the Scarecrow because I'm
You don't have a brain.
stupid.
And then
Yeah.
And Kara is a girl.
What about
the
Teletubbies?
girl. I have a Teletubby costume
I know,
already.
I
Let's do it. That'd be so fun.
Oh yeah, what are you taking?
And when we
Winky?
run out of Teletubbies,
Thinking
you can just
of
be
the
a
purple
cookie.
I'll be Lala. That's the
Golden
yellow
Girls.
Actually,
one.
You
I
guys,
wanna
the
be-
Golden Girls.
You guys, the Strawberry Shortcake
Fingers
Friends.
The Golden
being
Girls
a
is see. That's what I'm saying. We need a good
boom,
one. The
boom.
Golden
You-
Girls. I'm
I knew
Sophia.
you would like that. I knew
I'm
you would like
Sophia.
that 'cause you've
I've
actually
never
seen
seen
the
it.
show.
The Cheetah Girls. Because we
Cheetah
are sisters.
sisters.
We stand together.
What are we doing?
Love.
What are we doing?
You guys, okay,
We
tangent,
make up one
tangent.
big family,
Regarding-
but we don't look the same.
Regarding Disney Channel and
Yes.
regarding our childhoods,
Uh-huh.
just confirmed this week by
ahead.
a one Anne Hathaway. Princess Diaries 3.
Wow. And Julie Andrews is going to be in it. She's not going to be dead by then, hopefully.
No, she'll be dead. I think she's not gonna be in it.
No, you guys, she's not that old.
She's very much alive and healthy.
She's gonna be dead.
You
by the
guys,
way, Kara,
if Dick
she's
Van
old.
Dyke is still alive, we've still got Julie
True.
Andrews for years.
He's 96, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he's like
no.
99, I
Guys,
think.
No,
Old,
no,
old.
he's not
Girls,
99.
No.
Go ahead,
No.
Andy.
He's been doing
Julie Andrews, by the
some
way?
sort of crack cocaine.
If you
Julie
kill
Andrews is
Julie
like
Andrews on this
86,
podcast,
right?
I'm coming after you.
82?
She's just your pick on the
She's
Deadpool.
born in 45, so, I mean, it's not giving me...
Which, by
So
the way,
she's
Kara
80
proved there's no
she's
prize.
80.
There's no prize.
No, there is a
so
prize. We have to
don't
wait
try
till
to
the end
kill
of the
her.
year.
Kara's
got the
getting a
most?
pizza party.
Yes, whoever got it right? Wait, she's born in
I-
35.
the year's
She's
almost
89
over.
years old. Julie Andrews is almost 90.
She's
She's
she
kicking though.
She could run for president.
She cannot.
Guess when she was
Stop.
born. Guess when she was born.
89. So
You already said
89 years
44.
ago.
No, the date. The date.
Oh,
Today.
4th of July.
October 1st. Same
As Jimmy Carter. But 11 years later.
What the heck? That is crazy.
That's weird.
Wait.
You know, it's so stupid. Who cares? So many people born on that day.
Exactly.
We're like, she has
But
the same
two of the
birthday
people on our
as
Deadpool are born on the
Jimmy
same day?
Carter?
That's crazy.
That is.
What are the odds
pretty-
of that?
Okay. If Jimmy Carter's
There's
still alive,
1 in 365.
do you think that James Earl Jones thought that Jimmy Carter would outlive him?
I don't
No.
think he thought about it.
I don't think he probably did.
No, I think that was his last thought as he was
He's
leaving
like,
this earth. He's like, damn
Jimmy-
you,
Simba.
Jimmy
Is
Carter.
Jimmy Carter still
Simba.
Is Jimmy Carter still alive? They're like, yes. He goes, dang it.
God.
I don't care. It's funny. I don't care.
God.
Livy Dunn was born on October 1st.
No, we're not doing
This
this.
can't
We're
possibly
not-
be this show,
This is
right?
not the
Who
show.
else was born
Brie
on
Larson.
October?
Brie Larson.
I
Oh,
unfortunately
love.
think that Princess Diaries 3 is not going to be good.
Will flop. It'll be the same as Beetlejuice. It'll be nostalgia,
guys.
and that's
I
it.
loved Beetlejuice.
Zach Gallo-
Here's my
Beetlejuice.
here's my issue is like I think Anne Hathaway has come into this like kind of weird character of herself. Even the video she posted confirming it, she's like,
Yeah, she was pretty insufferable in that
Yep.
that video. Is it Vogue that does like
Oh, gosh,
their
like-
career,
Yes.
looking
Yeah,
back at their
she was
career?
horrible.
She
I
was so
hated
insufferable.
watching
She's
her.
like, I remember filming this.
What if we were all
She's like,
Pokemon?
in Prague?
We're all different Pokemon.
nah.
I'll be the frog one. Ribbit.
What if we were all frogs?
What guys? They had a bunch of
We
these
could be
at the
Mario
Spirit Halloween.
characters.
Let's
I'll be
all
Mario
just be
dressed like a
frogs.
frog.
What if we Mandela
We'll be like the
effect-
pond.
Let's Mandela
What if
effect
we
the
were
whole
all different
party.
Greek gods?
Let's come up with a random group, and then at the party be like, you don't know,
You guys don't remember
you guys
this?
don't remember this group, and they'll be like, no,
Oh, you're
that's
talking about-
huge.
Wait, should we go as the Doodle Bops? You think? That is
There's
actually
only
that's a
3
real
doodle
group.
bops.
Really?
No, but then we
Yeah.
could.
There
Okay,
was
this
orange,
is where
pink,
we.
and blue.
This is how we
We
Mandela them.
add
We add a
we
fourth
add a
Doodle
Doodle
Bop,
Bob.
a green one.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's so
and then a fifth
good.
because Jordan.
Oh, the Doodle Bops were so cool. Dang, I forgot about those.
They
guys.
sang a song,
And
right?
if you did not have a crush on the blue Doodle Bop, who were you?
No, it's the red one. That's
No, the
well,
blue Doodle Bop was the hot one.
He
The
was
orange,
kind of.
the orange one was kind of like the zany friend, but the blue one was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, he just seems like such a good guy and he's so cute.
What
But
do you
you're
think
saying the
that
blue
went
one's,
through
like, kinda
the creator's
kinky?
head when they made this
Um,
show.
Money?
Yeah.
I think it's not that serious. I think kids like colorful stuff, and they
Do you
probably
guys-
were like, "What if they were colorful and
Do you guys
sang?"
remember that one? And it was kind of in the same.
Lazy Town.
Lazy Town.
How the hell
remember
did
it.
you get
He
that?
died.
How the hell did you get
No,
that
you're
from
talking
me?
about Robbie Rotten.
You fully.
Yeah, he died.
You fully
Annie,
knew.
we've been doing this show for a long time.
Yeah.
When I can see a segue happening, I can just it's plain
My
as the
thing
nose on
is,
your face.
Who the hell thought of that show? Let's have 3 real people and the rest be claymation puppets.
Bing bang digga digga
Except they
dong,
weren't
these are
claymation, they were
funny
actual
words and I
puppets.
am dancing.
So weird.
They were real puppets. So creepy.
They were actually real people.
creepy, and it was like they all had like things. Like there was that one guy who was like obsessed with like clinging.
I think for the
other guy
Mandela
was obsessed
effect
with
to
candy.
work,
Yeah.
we need to just do something like way off the wall, like something
Yeah.
that doesn't exist. Because then I'm like, they'll look up Doodle Bops and they'll be like, oh yeah, there was no third. You know,
We
there's
could
no
be
fourth.
like, oh, you don't remember the Schmieg Moose?
yeah,
Yeah, like something
Schmieg
like
Moose.
like develop a whole backstory and be like, no, I'm Piggle Wiggle. Like,
and we
it doesn't
even
matter.
like Photoshop and we like post a bunch of photos to Google, so when you Google it, like they
Something
show
comes
up.
up.
But
Do we
they're
have to?
like,
So we'll
"Oh,
have to
yes.
cut this from the show.
No.
because they'll go.
They'll
Nobody
never
watches
listen
the
to
show.
this.
No.
Nobody watches the show. Nobody listens to this.
Everybody's very aware of it, but nobody watches.
Nobody
it.
watches
That's fine.
it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
enough to know that we do costumes all October.
We
long,
didn't even
but not.
decorate this
I'm a
year,
little upset
guys.
to see that. I know. We have all the
box
decorations
is
in a
back
box
there.
right over
Yeah,
here.
it's all right. We're
Well,
in
we're
flux.
almost
We're in
done.
flux.
Oh. Kara should be
It
the
bit me.
mosquito
It landed.
hunter.
It landed on me. I
She
know
We
it
have
bit
five.
me.
If you can believe it, we have 5 episodes in October this year.
I know.
Maybe for the
5.
last one, we'll actually decorate.
That'd be kind of fun.
I'm surprised you guys don't
Well,
want to
we'll
talk
do
about.
we'll do like a remote out on in front of Halloween Horror Nights or something.
Or maybe if
A
if we
KP's
make
house?
it
Oh.
the World Series.
True.
it's a little early days to be
Guys.
talking about the World Series, but
You're yeah. You almost just jinxed us.
I think.
I'm just gonna say it.
Oh.
You just saying World Series like that, where we're in a playoff run right now. You're just
Listen,
saying
you
the
know-
air in the
you
room
know,
just
I don't
fully
give a crap.
changed.
Yikes. I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, Annie, read the,
Well, Andy,
read
it's
the room.
pretty- it's
That's all I'm
pretty
going to say
clear
about that.
I
Read
know
the
who
room.
I'm blaming when we get knocked
It's going to be
out.
so obvious.
I hate it here. Okay.
I'm just
I
kidding.
You
don't
did
even
this to
care about-
yourself.
I don't even care about
Read
talking
the
about
room.
it. I don't care about talking about it. It's your guys' conversation. I was just bringing it up so you could talk about it, so you could stop talking about the
See, but
freaking
that's
doodle
that's
box.
the danger when you take
Yeah.
somebody's transition.
Yeah.
That's the danger. Is that you could jinx
I
an
quit.
entire baseball club
You
by
can't
just doing
transition.
that.
You have to transition to a thing that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
So that you have
There you
like
go.
stuff to talk about. It's not
There you
just like,
go.
hey, speaking of baseball, like you guys
I'm
like
dead
that,
inside.
right?
No, let's talk about it. The Padres are in the
DS.
DS. I always forget the acronyms. And
NLDS.
wow, what a game!
I couldn't be happier
I
to
mean,
be
by
coming
this
home.
time,
because-
we'll have most likely won it. If we're being
Yeah, we're
completely
locked in.
honest.
They
But-
got to win 3 out of 5.
But yeah, by the time you see this, the Padres have already won it.
If we
so-
could do such decimation over there
Yeah.
in the Lions Den, think of like, and did you see the thing about the tickets, how they're limiting ticket sales?
yeah, they did.
They
in
did that
22.
last year too, or
Ugh,
2 years ago too.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Annie,
Yeah.
I'll include you in the conversation.
But-
You'll think this is interesting.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
They sent out a big mass email that said anyone that wants to buy tickets to any of the games here in Petco Park, you can't have a LA zip code. So the
Yeah.
credit
they
card
do-
you use,
It's called like geogating or something like that.
they're geogating.
Geofencing. But yeah.
Geofencing, yeah. Something like that.
When else do they do that? I've never heard that
They
anywhere
did it
else.
2 years ago.
They did
Same
years ago.
thing.
But
they want to keep
also-
the Dodger fans
but the
out. and
reality
more
is,
fill it with Padres
aside
fans.
from that is happening. But like I got emails pre-postseason. As soon as we clinched, they were like, you can buy theoretical tickets for
Yep.
theoretical games if we make it that far, and this is how much they'll be. And you like
We'll reimburse you
can
if we
literally-
don't play those games.
You could have literally bought them before we even knew if we were playing in this series. So that's the other piece. Also, as we realized this last weekend, the Dodgers fans are the worst.
Toxic fan base.
They're the worst.
What's funny
And-
is like a week ago I saw a clip about the Dodgers and the Padres like rivalry, and they were
It's so
talking
good.
about and it was like Dodger people, and they was like I think it was a Dodger podcast,
Yeah.
yeah.
and they
I'm
were
sure.
talking about like how they have other rivalries, right? Like they have rivalries against the Giants, and they go, but for whatever reason, like the like rivalry against the Padres is like aggressive.
It's aggressive.
It's like toxic.
And what's so frustrating
Southern
about
California.
other MLB, fan bases, and they literally online, I'll see them comment like, Dodgers Padres isn't a rivalry. I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
What are you
It's the
talking about?
most toxic, crazy, competitive rivalry I think the MLB has.
No, because I think because
It's-
they're saying
yeah.
there's no rivalry, there's no because they always get destroyed
I've seen
by
that
the
too,
Dodgers.
but I also I've
Like,
seen that
what
from
rivalry?
Dodger fans. Dodger fans are like, it's a rivalry. We kill
Yeah.
them every time. I'm like,
It's so just stupid because working there, I avoid working Dodger games.
Yeah.
Always because Dodger fans suck and they're mean
Thank you.
and rude
Say
and
it.
whatever. And we saw that this
brave.
time
You are brave.
with them throwing stuff and this whole thing. There's this whole thing that came out that since they stopped the game, if you stop the game for 15 minutes or more,
Mm-hmm.
they have to postpone. They have to stop that game and forfeit.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
So it would make the visiting team have to forfeit, and we would have lost. So that's why they were throwing everything at
interesting.
Tatis and Profar, and they were throwing everything
I
because they
love
wanted
it.
to stop the game so that Padres would have to forfeit and lose.
That wouldn't make sense though, because the Padres wouldn't be stopping the game. Like it would have to be the stadium that's stopping it.
I know,
'cause
but
it's
for
their
some
fans.
reason, the visiting team gets the blow.
Huh.
Get an official ruling on that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It's all about rain delay, but
It's like like code 40.2 or something in the rule book. I don't know, something like
Honestly, it sucks, but I also kind of love it. Like the Padres are living rent free in the heads of all the fans of the Dodgers. Like
Yeah.
you are so bothered by Tatis. Tatis got booed at his first at bat before he even.
he always gets booed.
He
there.
always gets booed, and it's like,
and so does Manny.
oh, so you're obsessed with me.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're just like so
and
aggressively.
Toddy could not have been more like chef's
In it.
kiss
Yeah.
yesterday. 2 home runs, a double, and he got hit by a pitch.
Yeah.
There wasn't an at bat where he made an out.
There was not something to talk about,
and
I
it
mean,
was just incredible.
I hate Dodger fans more because our swag toss is being canceled for tomorrow because of safety reasons.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's a little dramatic.
Doesn't that
makes
suck?
sense.
Safety reasons.
I have an inside source that the police department is assigning police officers for like every section that there are more than 5 Dodger fans
Thank
in our
God.
stadium.
Thank
tomorrow.
God.
Literally.
Honestly, they suck.
Like literally they're posting officers at every section that has a majority of Dodger fans tomorrow. Like no joke.
It seems a little dramatic though,
well,
right?
totally.
if you're
Like,
gonna watch the game tomorrow, look for me at good old Florida again.
oh, you're gonna be back on the field
Back
with
on
the
the
flag.
Back on the big flag.
John, you know we got called out of retirement recently.
We did.
The gauntlet was thrown down. Should
I
we
know.
should we pick it up? You think?
It's thrown down
Or-
again, but it's the same
Same deal.
Old, same old.
same deal.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, of course they're not going to let freebies go for the NLDS.
No.
Ugh.
Ugh.
If only.
I gotta say, being on that field though, during lineup,
Electric.
it's so
Wow,
cool.
so you're working tomorrow. That's going to be awesome.
yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Should
I'm
we
going to
have
say
bought
this
tickets?
about the Padres, and it's all positive. Win or lose the next 2 games, they've had the most incredible season I've ever seen.
I'd say so.
Agreed.
A no-hitter, a freaking, like, all the things that have happened. A triple play, like, multiple robbed home runs.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
I could not be more happy with the
Profar
season.
had a
Could not be
crazy
more happy.
season. Merrill had a crazy
Yes.
season.
I was
do have
even
to
thinking
say,
about it.
Tatis is
I
back in
love-
full swing.
I love that Profar's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so
Love him.
back.
Same.
He's so back. And I'm telling you, Tatis won a platinum glove last year
Uh-huh.
for that robbed home run. I don't know how the MLB doesn't give it to Profar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
know
was
it's
a
a
crazy
it's a
catch.
postseason game, so I don't even think it's eligible technically, but for like awards like that. But that catch was.
But it's all made up and they can do
and then
whatever they
love
want.
Profar's
photos.
reaction was like, "I've just always wanted to rob a home run." I'm like,
Yep.
that is so baller.
Yeah.
I love all the photos, and it's the one Padre fan in the corner who's
Yes, he's pointing up. Yeah.
He like grabbed it out of the hands of
Oh,
the
yeah.
fans. It was amazing.
like tip of
And then
his
he
glove
didn't.
too.
And no, everyone thought it was gone. And he was because
Yeah.
when he was bouncing, they thought when he was bouncing up and down, they're like, "Oh, he didn't catch it. He's mad at himself." But then he freaking takes the ball out, throws it in, and
I love
he
he
bets.
goes.
No, it was so
It's
good.
so good.
And he throws it back, and yeah.
And then even the best part about last night is like the Dodgers had like given up like
Yeah.
by the 7th inning. You could tell they started pulling out a lot
People
of their
were leaving
guys.
by the 8th, yeah.
People were leaving. They were like, okay, we're gonna. I think they conceded the game, but then the Padres can go after and do 4 more home runs
Amazing.
in the 8th and in the 9th. That is amazing. They tied the most home runs in a postseason game for the National League. Is 6. We had 6 home runs last night.
I think wasn't it like the most of any away team, like any
yes.
team on the road,
Yes, on the road.
of all time.
And then you come back to Petco and you have Petco playoffs. Forget it.
I mean, that place is going to be packed
Forget it.
out tomorrow. And we're talking. This is in the past. People are listening to this maybe in the future.
yes.
What are you doing tomorrow night? We should like maybe not go downtown. That'll
the
be
absolute
crazy
worst
downtown.
thing is I will be stuck in traffic for probably 2 hours leaving the game
We gotta
tomorrow.
we gotta
Guys,
go post
I-
up somewhere
you-
and watch the
You
game.
can't reach me tomorrow.
No.
I'm unreachable
No,
tomorrow.
completely.
That was such a fun game. And
You're
I
just
think-
gonna be sitting in your new place, no furniture, just like sitting on the floor watching on your phone.
Yeah, all of you have been there except for me.
I think we're over. I don't want to cut this off, but we are like hitting 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I have some fun things to talk about
Isn't that
behind
what
the
we do?
paywall.
Oh, do you?
Oh, behind the paywall.
It has to be behind
Really
paywall.
quickly about
I-
house.
Just in case.
I just want to officially congratulate you. Be the
Thank
first to
you.
say.
Thank you.
Your wife did make a post,
yes.
she did.
and so now we can talk about it. Congratulations,
Thank
John.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, sir.
You're officially the
A homeowner.
what's the 1%? You're the 1%.
I'm the 1% now.
You're keeping that pink in the room, right?
It's already gone.
Excuse
Hate to
me?
break it
Painted
to
it
you.
today.
Annie covered it up.
Painted it today.
Oh,
Annie
that's why
covered
there's
it up.
paint on already.
Yeah.
All right.
Annie covered it up today.
Dang it! The pink is so cute.
Annie,
Put her to work, I say. She's going to live
she
there.
had full decision on
Was that your room?
I was like, you can paint
You
it, you cannot
covered the
paint it,
pink
and
for
she
your
covered
room.
it.
Wow.
That's healthy. It's
healthy?
fresh start, new beginnings, ...
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna do all this stuff anyways, but the couple that sold the house are getting divorced. So we're trying
trying
to
to
change
get
the
rid of the
vibe.
juju.
We're trying to like.
Of course.
Well, was it built when they bought it?
No,
were they the
they
first
added
ones?
It. They added
But
it.
they certainly lived in
added
it.
that.
They
They
certainly
lived
lived in it, and they redid it. In
Yeah, all right. Take
2017.
away the bad juju.
So,
the
Yeah.
address is...
and hey,
See, boop bop boop.
so yeah, we're excited. We're enjoying it, and now the I mean, for people who watch the podcast, the third iteration of the studio is soon to come.
Wow.
Because the garage is going to get transformed into the studio once again. So
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
yeah, it's gonna
New
be great.
space, new, get
New
that,
vibes.
get that,
We just
that
got
neon
comfortable
sign up
here.
on the
We
wall.
just got comfortable here, and now we're
just when we find our stride.
pulling it up.
Always happens that
It's
way.
fine. It's fine.
gonna
I
be
mean, fresh start, new beginnings.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Folks, we want to thank you for listening and watching, and whether it be on your drive home on Spotify, whether it be
It hasn't been uploading to Spotify. We need to fix that.
whether it be on
yeah, don't worry about
YouTube
it.
or we'll figure that out.
I'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out.
Don't worry about
You know,
it.
YouTube.
we'll leave that for the new studio.
Yeah.
We want to thank you, Patreon supporters, for all your money. And link down below in the bio if you want to see the post show, the extra content, all of those things you can get a hold of over there at Patreon for just $4 a month.
Yes.
Lots of things happening in the Albright Entertainment world.
Yeah, truly.
Check out Cat's Got Your Terror.
That's a fun one.
New episode this week.
Woo.
We got a
Certainly.
third coming out.
Huh? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Fantastic.
It's
You
on
want to
Glitches
tease
in the
it? Do you want to
Matrix.
tease it?
Glitches in the Matrix.
Glitches in the Matrix.
Oh, I love a glitch.
Wow.
Which, some of the stories that were told on that, ironically from the guests, were like really. I mean, Kat did a great job.
Kinda
She had great
scary,
stories,
though.
Too. But yeah, I mean, it was like,
I love glitches.
yeah, the guests are like really surprising me personally this year.
They're really throwing you for a loop,
As it
producer
always
John.
goes, but
As they do. And yeah, we got new episodes coming out. Make a podcast. Growing Pains with Danny. Everybody in the family is.
no, not yet. Growing Pains
Well, that's
Danny
coming.
is
It's coming
thinking-
down the pipe. It's coming.
She's
down
already
the pipe.
working. She's already working.
She's working late.
And also,
Wait, can
Green
you tell
phone
them your?
case.
Can you
catch
tell?
that?
Yeah, can you tell
Green
them
phone
what your
case.
original idea was?
My original idea was just to be my phone case. But then I realized that if I put the lenses, it'd be placed strangely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Kind of funny though.
I don't
Kinda
want
funny, though.
perverts on the internet.
A lot of perverts out there. And we want to thank you, perverts, for watching this show.
Yep.
And
Thank you, perverts.
And come and watch the post show if you want to hear about my good friend Chris Pratt.
Oh,
We don't know what that means yet, but
Sure
on
not.
the couch as always, Kara Tafoya, Annie the Scope Scopman, I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
We'll see you next week on What the Podcast.
Green.
Oh.
I'm out. I'm all out. Trying to ding her.